I'll start this video by saying that chicken oil is not for everyone. If you are at a risk of high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and other related health conditions, please stay away from chicken oil. On the other hand, if you're on a keto diet, you can use chicken oil or chicken fat to prepare your meals. Yummy! For every other person, moderation is key in everything. Chicken oil gets really bad press, but we still eat it in my home. Watch till the end to see how I use this chicken oil in my meals. Whenever I prepare grilled chicken or peppered chicken that we will snack on, all those recipes where you don't use the chicken stock, I save the chicken stock or broth separate and save the chicken oil or chicken fat separate and use it to spice up some side dishes or garnish. I use hard chicken, that is hen, for this. It is known as gallina in Spanish. Hen produces more oil and the oil tastes much better than the oil from the rooster. That's male chicken. So I boil my chicken with my favorite seasonings, which are only thyme, onions, and chicken flavored seasoning cubes. Feel free to add your favorite seasonings and herbs, but don't use too much seasonings, else the delicious natural flavor of the chicken oil will be overtaken by the seasoning and it won't taste like chicken oil anymore. If you want the purest, unadulterated chicken oil, do not add any seasonings at all. When the chicken is done, you will see the oil floating on the surface like this. I take out the pieces of chicken and use them for whatever I wish. I have two ways of getting the chicken oil out. The second method is my favorite. In the first method, I pour the chicken stock or broth into a bowl. Put it in the fridge. When it chills, you will have something like this. This semi-solid creamy part is the chicken oil. Scoop it out and store. I'll talk about how I store it in a moment. I don't really like this method because some of the chicken stock gets into the chicken oil. Some thyme particles get in there too. For the second method, instead of putting it in the fridge, I put it in the freezer. When you bring it out of the freezer, leave it on your kitchen counter till only the oil defrosts. You really need to watch it closely because this happens in no time. If you leave it for too long, the broth or stock, which is water, will defrost as well and it will become like that one that was put in the fridge. That defeats the aim of putting it in the freezer. So with the water part still frozen, scoop the oily part above it. You can see that it is cleaner than the one that was put in the fridge. If you melt it, you will get pure chicken oil. The way I preserve it is I put it in ice cube trays like this and put it back in the freezer. Okay, I melted mine just to show that it melts into pure oil. And when I want to use it, I bring it out and within seconds I can take out the ones I need. It's pure oil, so you can get it out in no time. You do not need to melt it first. Then I put the ice cube tray back in the freezer till next time. I only use it for vegetable stir fries because chicken oil makes these vegetables taste better than when plain oil is used. My kids eat up their vegetables when I stir fry in chicken oil. Please note that we don't eat this always. If you have the aforementioned conditions, please stay away. I only make chicken oil when I make chicken snacks, which is probably about 5 times a year at most. And I space out the times I fry with chicken oil when I have it. Always eat everything in moderation. That's why I restrict this chicken oil to stir fries that do not require much oil. That's it. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.